If the internet vanished forever, you'd start by restarting your router. Then you'd check your phone. Then you'd look outside to see your neighbors also holding their routers confused. You'd eventually realize the cloud has evaporated and the DNS servers of the world have gone permanently silent. Within an hour, the global economy would experience a total segmentation fault. Since 90% of the world's money exists only as digital entries in databases no one can reach, most wealth would effectively become imaginary. Wall Street would stop, not because the stocks lost value, but because the high-frequency trading algorithms have no heartbeat to follow. You aren't technically broke. You just have no way to prove you aren't. Modern supply chains are just-in-time systems run on continuous telemetry. When the data stops, the logistics chain snaps. Ships in the middle of the ocean would keep moving, but the ports wouldn't know what's inside the containers or where they're supposed to go. Grocery stores would empty in days, and we'd all start eating some very strange pantry combinations of whatever was left in the back of the shelf. It gets darker when you look at the infrastructure. The electrical grid is essentially a series of computers pretending to be one giant machine. Without the internet for synchronization, these systems begin to drift. Power plants would go offline to protect themselves from frequency imbalances, leading to cascading blackouts. We wouldn't just lose YouTube, we'd lose the ability to keep the lights on. We'd be forced to revert to legacy systems, paper. Libraries would suddenly become the most valuable real estate on Earth, as we realize that 30 years of human knowledge is locked behind a 404 error. Maps would be useful again, though many would treat them like ancient scrolls. We'd have to call people on landlines, assuming we remembered their numbers. Spoiler, we don't. The world wouldn't end, but it would get a lot quieter. We'd have to figure out what to do with our hands if we aren't scrolling. I think I'm supposed to garden now?